Hello Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. This is a general reading for Earth signs. If it resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Take what does and leave what doesn't. My name's Serenity and this is a general reading for Earth signs. Let's see what message is coming out for you Earth signs. Sun, Moon and Venus rising. What message does Earth signs need to know? What message does Earth signs need to know? Wow. Any sign for messages coming out for you Earth signs? Wow, okay. You need to ask for help. Are you constantly giving to others and rarely receiving what you need? Then it's time for help. You're not Superwoman, so there's no need to do it all yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call. Communicate your needs and learn to receive, dear one. When we're open to help that's all around us, the universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they start appearing. Okay, let's see what other message is coming out for you here, Earth signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. What other message for Earth signs do they need to know? Oh, quite a few. Some of you need to play. Okay. Because I made a reading before and someone was ill in the Earth signs reading, so you can take a look at the previous one. So this one says, self-care includes having fun. Are you playing enough, darling? Do you have enough free time, or are you booked to the minute? Life goes by so darn fast. Make sure to have a blast along the way. Play connects us to our childlike curiosity and zest. When life feels too serious, toss aside your to-do list and make room for the stuff that turns you on. Go to the movies, have an adult slumber party, swing at the playground. You're never too old to wee, so let the fun shine in and live a little or a lot. And the other card is, listen to your body, because your body is speaking to you, Earth signs. No matter how bad we feel, our bodies are always working on your behalf to create health and vitality. Meet your body halfway by acting on the message it sends to you, whether it's a whisper or a roar. Don't ignore what you hear. Listen to your body. It wants the best for you, Earth signs. Okay? And the last one is, trust your intuition. Alright? So, if your intuition tells you something not right, listen. It's time to stop seeking advice from others and go inside instead. You know what's best for your body, mind and spirit. Sit in meditation, walk in the woods, ask yourself what you need and listen. Tune into your inner guidance. When you get a gut reaction, honor it. You have the answer and it's safe to trust yourself. Everything you need is already inside you here, Earth signs. Okay? So let's see what other message is going to be coming out for you, Earth signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Right. This is for Earth signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Other message does Earth signs need to know? You've got emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Do you hear that, Earth signs? In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. And some of you need to go within to seek enlightenment. So let's see, this is for Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. Let's see what message is coming through for you right now. This is for Virgo. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Message for earth signs. What does earth signs need to hear right now? Sun, moon, and Venus rising. What message for earth signs? Okay. Two cards are well, three cards. Whoa. Some of you could be working with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay. And you could be working with this person, but for some of you there could be a lot of competition or competing with this person in a working environment for some of you. Okay. Or you may have fire in your chart, because I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But some of you could be having conflict with a fire sign. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, or this could be you, or you're dealing with a child. But this talks about a very dark-haired, dark-eyed boy or girl. Could bring some pleasant news. Okay. So you've got an earth time child, but there seems to be some form of conflict in the working environment here, I keep hearing. Okay. Or some of you could be working with a fire sign. But you can see here, there's a lot of lies, conflict, abuse I'm hearing. Okay. But you're going to get some vindication from this person. Okay. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But there's a lot of conflict. Someone's going to get some bad news about some conflict or competition, or somebody's trying to compete with you here. Okay. Somebody's trying to compete for somebody's attention because they don't seem to be getting it here. And it's usually because somebody else is taking up their time. Ooh. For some of you, you will get victory over a rival, and there will be a financial opportunity here. But for some of you, you could feel like you need to make a decision because you're being indecisive about accepting or offering a cup of love. It could be to a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Okay. Or you feel like you're going to be rejected if you offer this. But some of you want something really stable. Okay. And you will get vindication and victory here, earth signs. Okay. Especially if you're offering a cup of love to a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That's for somebody. One card here, because right now, see, the center of the issue is this fire sign. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles is where you're coming from. This is what you're working on, your money and your finances. Okay. What you're going forward is the Five of Wands. Okay. And what you're focusing on is your pentacle right now. And some of you could be working with a mother. Okay. You got the Empress here in a partnership. Some of you could be in partnership with a mother figure here, or a baby mother, or a wife. But then you got the Two of Wands, and that's reverse. Okay. So for some of you, it's possible illness. Like I said, there's some bad news or outside pressure going on here. Okay. Could be to do with some form or connection with a proposition or offer. That's for somebody. So let's see what other message is coming out for you here. Okay. Because if you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay, because this is the King of Wands here, okay, this person is pure fire energy, but strangely enough, he has the least to do with actual creation and creativity. Okay, his forte is not in dreaming up ideas and implementing them himself, but taking an idea and changing the world to match his vision. As such, he is a natural leader and commander of all kinds of people. They flock to him to hear what he has to say, and leave just as eagerly when he gives them something to do for him. Okay? But like the rest of the kings, the ruler of the wand suits and appears in two ways in your life, either as a person or as part of yourself that must be awakened here and hearing. Okay? Because for some of you right now, it's often associated with astrology sign of Sagittarius, King of Wands. It signifies wise, open, positive, adventures, masculine energy. And with all court cards, the king can indicate a literal person in your life. Most often a man with hair on the lighter end of the spectrum, because when the king appears, you're likely to have abundance of energy which you're inclined to use in a positive direction, okay? But in general, the King of Wands is a positive omen. Even when he does not represent a literal individual in your life, he signifies that men around you are generally supportive and think well of you. You will be feeling ambitious and goal orientated, and furthermore, you will have the wherewithal to kind of accomplish what you have in mind, so think positive, okay? Because you have the Page of Pentacles here in this partnership, so you could be in partnership as well here, okay? Could be working environment that you're working with this person, okay? It could indicate a man with, like I said, on the lighter end of the spectrum, okay? But if it's regarding your love life, the King of Wands is excellent omen. He signifies that someone you care about also has protective and caring feeling about you, okay? And for some of you, they're also willing to work hard if necessary to make the relationship work, I'm hearing, okay? You may be more than usually focused on your own work or career now for some of you earth signs, so make time for romance, even if you are currently single or you end up with work being the only thing in your life, okay? For some of you, you just focus on your work and you're not focused on your romance, but this person seems to want to work with you, but it seems to be that ahead of you, you seem to be focused on some form of conflict because you seem to be competing with this person. It could even be in a working environment for some of you, okay? Because you got the Eight of Pentacles here, okay? The Eight of Pentacles is usually speaking about somebody here who's very work orientated, okay? Could even indicate a period of very hard work, because it does not have to be a negative thing, but you must be prepared for it. Think about what it is that you're working for here, earth signs. This work can be personal or professional, okay? But be prepared to ask for help if you need it, and you may be needed from this fire sign, okay? Could be a Leo, speak strongly, okay? But for some of you though, the Eight of Pentacles can indicate a period of very hard work, right? But it also speaks to you that you will have a lot on your plate that you must accomplish. Dedication to your task at hand is important and admirable, but working for its own sake can be kind of counterproductive. So be clear on what you're trying to accomplish here, earth signs. Strive for balance. No one can or should work all the time. So some of you are turning into workaholics, I'm hearing, okay? Because for some of you, if you are seeking employment, okay, this card indicates that you'll be hired in a new position that tests your skills and demanding a lot from you. But you need to have faith in yourself and that you can do what is needed to be successful, okay? Because in this position, you're currently working. You may be saddled with far more responsibility and tasks that can be accomplished well. So don't hesitate to request assistance from a supervisor with prioritizing. You can only do so much, so be realistic here, okay, earth signs? And for some of you, if you're currently committed, your workload or that of your partner may be interfering with the relationship. So some of you need to make a point to make time and space for the relationship, regardless of your jobs, okay? Otherwise, things will suffer. And if you are looking for love, the appearance of this card often tells you that you're actually too focused on money and what you do for a living to really create space in your life for a new relationship. So some of you need to consider your priorities and where your time and energy goes. If you want love, make sure you make room for it, I'm hearing, okay? Now, for some of you, when you're having this conflict, or you're competing, or somebody's competing for your attention here with their Five of Wands here, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? It shows two types of conflict, outer and inner conflict some of you are experiencing, okay? For some of you, you can also speaking about your inner battle, okay? Because the Five of Wands, the approach you must take is similar, okay? Strategy, I'm hearing, is the key. Because the energy of this card is natural, wild and untamed, I'm hearing. And every man for himself, okay? In such situation, once again, a clear head will prevail here, where hot-headed personalities get overwhelmed by difficulties. Because the emphasis is now on finding the source of your inner conflict and righting the wrongs that have caused them to appear, okay? As long as there's guilt, there can be no peace. So forgiveness and repentance, okay, I'm hearing, in these cases, much more powerful weapon than the thickest wand or the sharpest sword, okay? So for some of you who are going through conflict or competing with somebody in the work environment, okay, there's a lot of competition, I'm hearing. Usually that's what the Five of Wands stands for, okay? Usually this is in your career or your work arena, but sometimes it can refer to romantic rival. So don't be afraid of competing here, earth signs. Know that you're something to offer, that you have something to offer, and be successful. But you have to try to see results here, I'm hearing, okay? For some of you though, when this card appears, okay, you need to believe in yourself, earth signs, okay? Even stronger than ever before. Hold your head up high and have faith that you will end up in the place that is right for you. You may be thinking of making a career change, okay? But know that you can be successful if you do so, okay? I know that you're facing competition, but if you play your cards right here, earth signs, you can compete successfully. The only way to lose for sure is not to try, okay? So play fair even if all around you are not doing so. People who play dirty may seem to win in the short term, earth signs, but as Gandhi said, that sort of win is never ever permanent, okay? And for some of you, the person you have your eye on may be being pursued by several people. Even so, give it your best shot. You need to know that you have done all that you can for this relationship where your heart is involved here, earth signs. This can also work the other way and mean that you're being or going to be pursued by several interested people romantically, okay? Now there's a message coming in, and it could be regarding a job or a child with the Page of Pentacles here, okay? For some of you though, it is good news that's going to be coming in towards you, alright? For some of you, when the page is showing like this, you could be a bit bored. In some ways, you may be tempted to say or do things to shake things or people up, just a little excitement, rethinking this impulse, okay? And find a better use of your energy. Excitement can be creative, but don't be doing it to wind anybody up, I'm hearing, okay? But in general, the Page of Pentacles is excellent energy to support you when you're somewhat tedious work to get accomplished. Because the page can give you focus, backbone, to stick with a task that is necessarily glamorous or fun. But don't try to sidestep effort here, or you will fall on your face, I'm hearing, okay? For some of you, it can indicate more work to be done than there is time to do it in, okay? But don't despair. Just roll up your sleeves and get busy, I'm hearing. Can't speak now. The news in the general is good, but you may be feeling overwhelmed and unexcited But remember, slow and steady wins the race. If you need to help to get things done, don't hesitate. Go out and find the assistant. It's there for you. Okay? And if you are in a committed relationship when this card appears, it may also have lost some of its luster for some of you. That doesn't have to mean a death of the relationship, but it does mean that the actions and discussion is necessary right now for some of you. Okay? Some of you need to create change. You must be honest about how you're feeling, and if you are unattached and can't seem to meet someone new, look carefully at what you're holding in your heart here, earth signs, because you may be still attached to an ex and may need to let go before you can expect to move forward, because you can't build a new house with old bricks, I'm hearing. Okay? And for some of you, with the Three of Pentacles here, because you're focusing, that's what you're focusing on. Okay? It's this page here, right? But then the outcome is the Three of Pentacles here. Okay? So some of you right now, you could be in a partnership or you're working in a team. Okay? But it's a very positive card, particularly with regard to work and career questions. But it's good overall omen that you are in generally doing well, I'm hearing. Okay? The Three of Pentacles tells you that the people around you appreciate you and your efforts and notice the qualities in what you do. Even if you don't get a paycheck, the Three tells you to keep doing what you're doing, I'm hearing. Because you're doing as you are on the right track, I'm hearing. Although there is always room for improvement, you don't need to scrap something and start again, I'm hearing. Okay? And this is extremely positive. Okay? With regards to work. Okay? Getting these two together. Because it tells you that your work is appreciated and generally well regarded, like I said. Okay? And if you are seeking employment here, earth sign, this card hints that you can expect success fairly quickly. Okay? And for some of you, the Three of Pentacles is also a good omen regarding love, particularly if you already know someone that you're interested in. Okay? Because this tells you that they see you in a positive light and someone who has the qualities that they're looking for. Okay? Although love has not quite developed yet for some of you, there is a need for patience, okay? And if you're unattached but looking for love, this card indicates that you're likely to meet someone through your work or through theirs. So keep your eyes open, okay? So let's see what other message here for earth signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Tell me about this. Look, work looks good, so I would say, yeah, work is looking good. For those who are in work or looking to start work, okay? But like it said here, for trust your intuition, it's time to stop seeking advice from others and go inside yourself, because you have all the answers, okay? But some of you may need to go and ask somebody, this fire sign, for help, okay? It might even help you find a new job, I'm hearing. And for some of you, it's not enough. Some of you are frustrated in your relationship, or you're lacking confidence, or you're self-sabotaging here. And this is through your fear or your ego or issues or jealousy. Okay? That's for somebody. And heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad separation, breakup. Some of you could be going through a breakup or feeling lost or grieving or mourning here. Okay? That's for some of you here. Tell me what other message here for earth signs do they need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Ooh. Some of you are heartbroken over a fire sign if you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? And some of you may feel it's not enough work. Okay? So tell me about this Five of Wands. Ooh, okay. Talking. Okay? Some of you may be having some interesting conversation here that could end up in some form of conflict here. It could be text, call, email. That's going to cause some form of arguments or competing, or somebody could be sending you some messages. Okay? And as for the page, you have paradise. So the news that's coming in could be very joyful here. telling you to be playful, remember? And talks about oneness and enjoying each other. Okay? So you could be getting a really good message here regarding your partnership here, Earth sign. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles here for Earth signs. Okay? The Phoenix. It's a new phase in your life here, Earth signs. Renewed transformation, growth, changing your mind for some of you. For some of you, because some of you, you could be looking for over your old photos or missing somebody or being very nostalgic here, I'm hearing. Okay? Some of you are trying to make some new memories. Okay? But like I said, right behind that, some of you are self-sabotaging a situation here. Okay? Somebody's being very repetitive. Okay? And very persistent. Some of you need to work on being more patient, I'm hearing. Okay? So let's see what other message here for Earth signs. Tell me about this. Not enough. So some of you may be feeling that it's just ain't enough to work. Okay? Like I said, you could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you could be working with or competing with, because somebody here is very determined to go forward. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. Okay? And somebody here could end up heartbroken with all this conflict going on and arguments. Alright? Someone's competing to start in a new relationship here. Okay? That's for somebody. New beginning. Some of you, sometimes a new baby's being born for some of you. Okay? Could be getting news regarding that. That's for somebody. Okay? But for some of you, the news that's coming through could be that somebody had a false start. Okay? There's no passion, there's no new beginning, there's no sex for some of you. Some of you are abstaining. Okay? For some of you, because you're so focused on work, you haven't got time for a relationship for some of you, I'm hearing. Okay? Tell me what other message here for Earth, especially with the Phoenix here, because in this partnership, it's transformation, out with the old, in with the new, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? So you're definitely going to be getting some finances coming your way. Some of you are concerned about your financial or your property for some of you. Okay? But remember, as a one, you shall rise again. But for some of you, there's going to be a loss. Okay? Or you're still crying over spilt milk, or you've gone through a broken relationship because things are starting to get a bit stale between you for some of you. Okay? Someone's standing their ground here within this partnership, wants a reunion, but there's been some form of ending because there's been a betrayal. Somebody feels stabbed in the back. That's the reason why there was a loss. Okay? And somebody's going to be moving on to calmer waters because somebody feels like somebody's betrayed them. Alright? That's for somebody. Let's see what message is coming out, why somebody feels that way. I'm going to take some cards from the Kipper deck here. Why somebody would actually feel, well, like I said, somebody is self-sabotaging, you know what I mean, because they're getting bored or think the passion's going out the relationship for some of you. Yeah, but some unexpected money is going to be coming through for somebody. Okay? But somebody's being false. Somebody's wearing a mask here. Somebody's not being their true self, and it could be over money. Okay? What other message here for Earth signs do they need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Somebody's wearing a mask, they're not being true. Okay? Watch out, Earth signs. There's a thief about. This person is being false. Okay? Or they could have put you in a third-party situation, I'm hearing. And it could be all over money. Wow. The center of the issue is some unexpected income coming through. Some of you were dealing with a false person in the past, okay? And for some of you, it could have even been a third-party situation to put you in. But your focus is on the sudden wealth, okay? But the outcome of the situation is a mature woman. Because a mature woman could have come into some sudden wealth, but at the bottom of the day, you got the lovers. Okay? And behind that, somebody could end up in prison through theft. That's for somebody. If it resonates with you, Earth signs, please like, share, follow. Okay? I send you love and light. Namaste.